Just start from there, and then my fucking random spiel. Well, ancient mythology and ancient literature is just based off of other things that happen. A lot of basis is like poets want to be a big thing, a big deal, or they write something that fucking turns out to be literature that we read and have to read, but it's 2,000 years after they're dead and nobody cares. This man had a good point. But especially with like mythology though, like a lot of it doesn't make any sense. Athena pops out of Zeus's head. Okay, why? Like in Japanese mythology, Amaterasu is the sun goddess. Where you guys come up with these names? Honestly, I don't. Me personally, I've never had literature, like ancient literature, relate to my everyday life. Because I took Latin recently, and like you learn a lot of Roman mythology. It's like, okay, these stories have nothing to do with everyday life. Like Hercules fights snakes. He was a god, okay. He was kind of a dick. Not even kidding.
Looks like a core.
No, definitely not. Should not be part of Carolina Core. Honestly, I feel like I could go. They're cool stories, but I could go my life without knowing these stories because they're interesting and it tells you a lot about like how people believe things of the time. But like they're not relevant. I wouldn't say. Just like they're really misplaced information that isn't accurate or true, but gave people something to believe. So,
Like,
isn't it already like taught in grade school and high school? Like, I know it's taught in Latin in high school, and I know in history you do discuss like different. Oh, you only really learn like three mythologies, don't you? And like ancient literature is more of like language class and like literature class. Like you go through different books, but none of them like go too far back, other than like Shakespeare, because you read Othello. But like, I don't really think you read that far back in text, unless like you take ancient studies or Bible study, which that text has been edited quite a lot over the past many years, depending on who was making their money off of that variation of the Bible. Yeah, don't put that in there because I'm going to get shit and somebody's going to be pissed off about it. But if you do put it in there, you got to put this part in so I know that I'm pissing somebody off.